Alright, we're going to get started here, guys. Hello, and thanks for taking the time to join this free webinar today. My name is Dale Bateman. I'm a part-time internet marketer living near Toronto, Canada. My background is in graphic design, marketing, and personal training. Plus, I've been building my online business as a part-time internet marketer for almost 4 years. Now, before I get started with today's free webinar, let me share with you what I believe is the #1 mistake that most internet marketers make. And yes, this includes me, especially when they are just getting started. Because I am truly passionate about wanting to help people achieve more success in their lives, and hopefully you will learn from my mistakes. As you know, many people have had great success online. However, without even realizing it, they were creating only a short-term business model. Why? They didn't build a list. They create a multitude of products to sell online. Some are good, most are not so good. They sell them through forums, affiliates, and advertising. Maybe they make a lot of money. Most of the time they don't. Why? They didn't build a list. Some of the greatest online marketers have had pockets of success by leveraging things like Google AdSense. By implementing simple keyword strategies early on, some brought in a whopping 6-figure income. But then, Google changed the rules, and these once successful online marketers were left with almost nothing. Can you guess why? That's right, they didn't build a list. So why is a good list so important? Quite simply, a quality list will continue to pay you for your quality online content over and over and over again. It all comes down to the trust that you earn from your email list. They learn to trust you because you've taken the time to build a strong relationship with them. So, what's the best way to build a strong, loyal list? That's what we're going to cover in this free webinar series. Now, I want to officially welcome you to this free internet marketing webinar. Let's get started. Grab a pen and some paper to make notes. Once the webinar is over, I'll open the floor for some questions and answers. Right now, I'm doing high-level internet marketing and creating automated and passive sources of income online. Plus, I'm enjoying teaching people, just like you, how to do the same thing and make money online. But this time around, I'm making sure that everyone on my team is focused on building a list. Don't make the same mistakes that I made. Make sure that you take the strategies you will learn here and use them to build a strong, loyal email list. But remember, when you are successful, make certain that you take time for what's really important in your life, like spending more time with your family, or maybe doing some traveling you've always wanted to do, or being able to buy that new car you've always wanted. I mean, that's what's so great about working from home. You have the freedom to do what you want, when you want, and as much as you want. Now, let's get to building you a good list. Here's what we will be covering tonight. This week, we're going to be talking about the benefits of joint ventures. Now, guys, this is the first in the series of 10 webinars that I'm working with you on, and each week we're going to be covering a different topic. So this week we're talking about the benefits of joint ventures. Now I've got a little scenario I want to run past you to get you in tune with exactly what I mean by the term joint ventures. So, just imagine there are two internet marketers who know each other. One has a great product that will sell very easily and very well, but he has no mailing list, no affiliates, nothing. Now, imagine the other one is a great marketer with tens of thousands of subscribers in his mailing list, but the problem is that he has nothing to sell to them. Now, the very obvious solution here is to give the product to the great marketer with lots of contacts, and then split the profits between them. So this, my friends, is the very essence of what we call a joint venture. Now, let's get into some more details about how you would go about setting up a joint venture. Now, as more and more people start their own home-based business online, the market is going to get more and more saturated, and the competition will grow fiercer by the minute. The fastest, most effective, and easiest way to build your own online business empire is through joint ventures. That is, to join forces with other marketers to sell your product. When you joint venture with another marketer, you can ask him or her to send an endorsement of your product to their existing mailing list. So you don't need to worry about collecting subscribers from scratch. You already have an easily accessible target market. The trick is to find the right marketer whose subscribers will be interested in your product. Once you achieve that, you won't even have to worry about generating traffic to your sales letter or finding affiliates to promote your product. All of that is already done for you. When you joint venture with a solid player in the field, your perceived value and reputation will instantly increase. Because if this well-known person in the field is willing to work with you as a team, you must have some substance. When you manage to hook up a joint venture with someone who's, as I say, a regular player in the online internet marketing field, in your niche market, that's the key. This person has to be working in your niche market. Your status will instantly change from total newbie to guru status almost overnight. Now, lastly, but definitely not least, you will get a chance to build a lasting relationship with a big figure in your niche market. And that alone will be worth more than the profits you pull in over that single joint venture. And why is that? Well, think back to the beginning of my presentation. What did I talk about building? That's right, because all of a sudden, at least some of their loyal list will become your loyal list. Okay, remember the marketer who didn't have a product, but he had a huge mailing list? Well, as people from that list join up with you, purchase your products, due to the fact that you're doing this joint venture with them, they will, in essence, become part of your list, right? And you can continue to market to them over and over and over again. And that level of trust that I mentioned in the beginning will have already been at least partially established. So you don't need to do as much legwork in terms of building that relationship with these people. They already trust your joint venture partner, and because they're partnering with you, it just makes sense that their list will also begin to generate a loyal relationship with you and trust you. All right? I hope that's clear. Okay? So remember that. Joining up with somebody who's got, and let's face it, as new online marketers, most of the time, you are the person you're like marketer number one from the example. You've got a great product, you're very creative, you've got a great product that you know will sell, you just don't have an audience to sell it to. Okay, and that's the case with the majority of new internet marketers. They have these great ideas for these products or services that they can sell online, but they don't have a list to sell it to. So finding that key person, that great marketer with the tens of thousands of subscribers in their mailing list, that is the key to success with using a joint venture. So, to sum it up, start looking up potential joint venture partners and try your best to convince him or her to strike up a JV or joint venture deal with you. Now, how do you go about doing this? Well, you don't just send them an email and say, "Hi, my name is Joe Blow and I'm brand new to internet marketing, but I hear that by doing a joint venture with you, I could sell my product to thousands of your subscribers. Let's connect." No, not a good idea. What you can do is approach somebody who you respect and who you are pretty sure has a decent size mailing list and also has a good relationship with that list. You could approach them and see what you can do for them. That's the key. Try to do something good for them. This could be something like ask them their opinion about your product. You could give them a free copy. Let's say you have an ebook or an e-course that you're trying to sell, whatever your product is. You could offer them a free copy of your product and say, "I would really value your opinion on my product, and you obviously would start out as being a member of their mailing list. Get on their mailing list, number one. Tell them that you've got a great idea for a product. Send them a copy and say, "Hey, I really value your opinion, and I'm a loyal member of your mailing list, and I would really appreciate it if you would take a look at this product and give me your opinion about it." Now, you could go two ways here. You could hear back from them. Well, I guess it could go three ways. You could never hear from them again, in which case, what do? Do you give up? No, you never give up. You go and find someone else in the same position as them, and you do the same thing all over again. So that's number one. That's the one we don't want to happen, so I got that out of the way first. Aren't you glad? Now, number two, they could come back to you and say, I think this is a decent idea. I would make this change, that change, and this other change over here. Then you've probably got a good product. End of story. So they may have taken your initiative in contacting them and giving them your product to mean that you were literally just looking for their opinion and that was it. And that's all fine and good, because if this person is worthwhile looking into as a joint venture partner, then you should value their criticisms of your product excuse me, and take that into consideration, make some changes, and go back at it again. Now, the third scenario is they take a look at your product that you've given them for free and they say, hey, this is awesome. I love this. I've wanted to try something like this before, but I've never known how to go about it. We should try doing a joint venture partnership. You've got a product. I've got this list that I'm looking to always sell them quality information products and so on. So let's strike up a deal, do a joint venture where you give me your product to release to my list. Whatever money is generated from that, we'll split it. And that's really the best scenario of those three to have happen to you. So there's just an example of how you can get started looking for a joint venture partner. And if nothing else, you will gain some initiative if you get answer number one and start looking for another partner, or you'll gain the feedback, the valuable feedback and constructive criticism that you will get if you end up with answer number two from this person, and be able to make changes to your product and try it again. Or ideally, number three, you end up with an actual joint venture partner and you strike up a deal and go for it with a joint venture. Now, what I'm going to do each week, guys, is finish up each of the webinars with 5 ways to make money online. Now, not all of these are going to be right for everyone, but I wanted to give you as many ideas as I possibly can. So by the end of our 10 weeks, you will have 50 ways to make money online. So you could literally almost try one of these each week for a year until you found one that you like and that you can work with and will actually be successful for you. So these you may or may not have seen them before, but I wanted to get them in front of you. And here's a great time if you've been making some notes, take some notes here. Take a look at these 5 ideas and see if there's any of them that might appeal to you. Just wanted to mention too, I am recording this webinar, so don't worry about it if you miss something in one of my slides here in the presentation, because you can always go back and view it again either on my YouTube channel at Build Your Success Online or through my Facebook mastermind group, which is called Frustrated Online Marketers. I always have copies of all my webinars in both of those locations where you can go back anytime and review them and hopefully learn something. So let's go with number 1 tonight, adding Google AdSense to your website. Now, way back in the beginning of this presentation, I talked about Google AdSense as being maybe not a long-term scenario, and I still believe that. I just wanted to make you aware of what it is and to reinforce the fact that if you are looking for a long-term online scenario for your business, Google AdSense is probably not the way to go. But if you are looking for something that's quick to set up, free to set up, and can give you some results, if you are in desperate, dire straits and you need to get some cash going, then this might be the answer for you. So Google AdSense is a free program online publishers can sign up for to make money online. Online publishers will write their content on their website and choose to display relevant Google advertisements alongside their online content. They earn when audience who visits their site clicks on the particular advertisement displayed on their website. So we've all been to websites where people are using Google AdSense, right? You always see the little Google ads, just about everywhere. And basically, if you are the owner of that site and you have Google AdSense installed, and you don't really have to do any more than that. You just have to provide a place on your site, and Google pretty much does the rest. They decide based on the content of your site and the visitors to your site what sort of advertisements will be fitting to put up there. Because you don't want to have somebody going to a website about cars and have lingerie ads on the in the sidebar, right? So Google pretty much takes care of all that, and like I say, it's a free program. You set it up. The trouble is, as I said in the beginning of the presentation, don't look at this as being a long-term strategy, okay? Or don't think this is going to be your bread and butter, because every so often Google changes its rules, and things that work for a while and do really well for people, all of a sudden, bingo, all your hard work is for naught. And they've made changes to the way their algorithms work and the way that they sort through the traffic to your site, and before you know it, you're not making anything anymore. So use it cautiously, but don't be afraid to try it at some point if you want to give it a go. All right, number 2, Clickbank affiliate program. Now this is something I've been involved with for about 3 or 4 years now. And I'll be honest with you, I haven't made a lot with it, but if you work it and get really into it, you can make a profit. Clickbank is an online marketplace of digital information products. Website owners can join their affiliate program for free and start marketing the many products in the marketplace for a commission. Now, that's the key right there. They do offer you a commission. It depends on the program that you offer. So let's say there's a program, I'll give you an example. I have a program on Clickbank. It's called Fitness DIY. It's a at-home fitness program, a 6-month program, and you purchase that. It's a membership program, and it basically sells for $27 a month. And I believe the last time I checked it, I'm offering 85% commission on that product through Clickbank. So if you were to go, if you have a niche that is fitness related, and you go to Clickbank, you sign up as an affiliate, a free sign up as an affiliate, you go find my product, and you've got information, links, etc. there that you can grab from Clickbank to market my program. Every time that sells through your affiliate links on your website, you get 85% of that commission, of that sale. Okay? And the benefit to a membership program like that is that you get commissions monthly, at least for 6 months. So if you were to, get enough people into the program, then it can start paying you monthly, for a longer term. So Clickbank is great. They not only have membership programs, they also have one-time sale programs like or ebooks, reports, all kinds of good stuff in just about every niche you can imagine. So go to clickbank.com and check out their affiliate program if you think that's something that you would like. Now, a word of caution again, try not to think of this as a long-term solution. If you really honestly want to make a long-term income through online marketing, then what I would recommend is you continually give your list as it grows more and more useful information, usually free information, and every so often slip in an affiliate program or product that you feel they would benefit from. They'll give you a lot more respect, and you'll build that relationship that much better with your list because they'll gain that trust with you. Okay? Keep that in mind. Number 3, selling ebooks. So you can write an ebook on a topic you have an expertise in and share it to the world for a price. That's basically how it works. People go to the internet to search for information. Hence, selling ebooks is a very lucrative and profitable situation if your ebook is on a subject that's in demand. Now that's the key. Now, how do you choose a subject that's in demand? Very simple. Go to Google, do a search for a topic that you think you would like to write your ebook about, and see what sort of response you get. See what sort of search results you get. All right? See how many people are looking. Go into your Google keyword tool. Just search Google keyword tool. Use that tool to come up with a list of searches that are happening, geographically wherever you want to deal, and see what the response rate is for an ebook on that particular topic. If you find a great deal of responses, it's probably a good thing, and it's a subject in demand that people are looking for. So that tells you it's a good thing to write an ebook about. From there, it's a case of trying to build up the momentum behind your product, your ebook, and market it in such a way so that people are going to see it. So use social media like Facebook or Twitter, get the word out, do a video about it, put it on YouTube, all these kinds of things to try to gain some traffic to get to your site. You can even do some paid traffic. You can do things called solo ads, which we'll talk more about in later webinars. But you can actually do a solo ad where an advertiser will send out information about your products specifically to their huge mailing list. And you would offer usually a free product first. Could be a report that has something to do with the subject of your ebook eventually, but it doesn't give away a lot of information. It's just kind of a teaser. You give them that for free, and then try to work them into what you call your sales funnel and funnel them in to purchase an actual product or ebook from you. Okay? So that's selling ebooks in a nutshell. Number 4, set up continuity programs. Now, what does that mean? Well, a continuity program refers to a site where one earns a recurring income from people who subscribe to a service you offer. Such programs are typically membership sites that generate monthly income from the members who are part of the program. So you can actually set up your own membership program on your subject, on your niche, whatever it might be, and do like I did. You can sell it through Clickbank or just through your own website. You get people to subscribe to your membership program, and they pay you monthly. Typically, It could be either a 3-month, a 6-month, or a 1-year subscription. I've done all three, and I've had some success with all three. So it depends on the product itself or the niche that you're dealing with, and whether you feel that your audience would prefer to have a 3-month, 6-month, or 12-month subscription to something. It also depends on how much material you have. If you've got 12 months worth of material that you can create and a membership site around, that's great. Go for it. That means more residual income for a longer period of time. Okay, so that's a continuity program. You can also call it a membership program. Finally tonight, selling ad spaces on your website. So you can run an advertisement campaign on your site for private advertisers who want to promote their product or services on your website. So this could be a case of you maybe have been doing some marketing online and you've gained some momentum, you've got some people on your list, and you've got some regular visitors to your website. You can leverage that and sell advertising space on your site, and people are interested in this. People are always looking for places to grab up some advertising space for their websites. So this includes ad sales of the 125 by 125 ads. Those are the little guys in the sidebar, or other advertisements featuring different ad dimensions. So you could have things like banners that you see at the top of people's websites. Okay? Lots of different options. So, once you get established a bit and you start to see regular traffic coming in, just go online, do a search to look for people who are wanting to buy ad space on websites. Show them what you have to offer. They may ask to see some of your stats in terms of what's your number of visitors who are coming to your site on a regular basis, and then you can work out a amicable deal between the two of you in terms of how much you sell that or rent that advertising space for on your site. So there you go. 5 ideas for making money online. As I said, you may look at these as being a long-term solution for you. Some people, they go crazy and they do really well with Google AdSense or Clickbank. Other people do not. You have to kind of try things out and see how they work for you. So each week I'm going to be giving you 5 different types of online earning situations that you can try. But I want to remind you that try at least one of these strategies soon, and you'll soon see a gain in your online success. All right? And like I said before, not all of these are for everyone. You will find your thing that you are really good at, and once you do, stick with it. All right? And with that, I want to say thank you very much for joining me on this webinar tonight. Couple of things. Just wanted to remind you again, you can always check out my blog at buildyoursuccessonline.com. That's my logo right down in there in the bottom right corner. I've got fresh content there on a daily basis. I've also got on my site a great offer for you, a free report called Affiliate Marketing Supremacy. All you have to do is enter your email address on my homepage or any of my other subsequent pages, and you'll get that copy of that Affiliate Marketing Supremacy report, and you'll instantly be added to my newsletter list where you'll get regular updates from me. That could be reminding you of these webinars or other special content. I've got lots of stuff that I give away on a regular basis, tools, tips, tricks that you can use to build your success online. That's why I named my business that. I want to help you build your success online. Also, check out my Facebook page of the same name, Build Your Success Online. And as I mentioned before, I also have a Facebook group called Frustrated Online Marketers. If any of you who are listening to and watching this know of someone who would benefit from interacting on a regular basis with other online marketers, sharing ideas, you could potentially find a joint venture partner there. Just saying. Please click over to Frustrated Online Marketers and click the Request to Join link, and I will probably add you right away as soon as I see you there. And you can get started. You can post your links there. You can post your fan page there. You can post your videos there for everyone else in the group to watch and read and learn from and share. So, that all being said, again, I want to thank you, and I will now open the floor up to some questions and answers, so please fire away. Thanks again, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Next week, back same time, Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Time is the date, the day and the time each week for these webinars, and I look forward to you taking part each and every week. Thanks again. Talk soon.